executive producer, and my name is Stephanie.
And I'm Jan.
And we're just so happy to be back here with you. We've got an amazing show lined up for you today. We've got Kevin Jensen with the Roller Derby Girls.
Yes.
Right.
From the Treasure Valley.
Treasure right.
Valley Roller Girls.
Roller Derby Girls. Right.
Yes.
But they're going to be much better at talking about it than we are, clearly.
Yeah.
And then we have Mike Hanselman and his group over from the Improvalution.
Improvalution, yes.
And they do, I think they have a couple of shows at the knitting, no, it's not knitting factory, it's the linen.
The linen building?
I think we'll find out more from him, again, because we don't know very much. And then we also, wrapping it up, we have Rod Russell, who's coming on to talk with us and share a little bit about the amazing things that he's doing with the American Red Cross and a fantastic event that he has going on. I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah. This coming Wednesday, Wednesday the 23rd of March.
I think it's the 28th.
Or 28th of March. I don't know where.
Well, again, we'll find out from him. And he's got Battle of the Bands. He'll be talking a little bit more about the artists that he has coming on and all the wonderful things that go along with not only the American Red Cross and his involvement with it, but the really amazing event that's happening on the 28th.
Yes.
And I hope,
absolutely,
for all of our sakes, that bill doesn't pass with regards to
the daylight savings time.
doing away with it. I don't know how you feel about it, but
They're
I
gonna
love
take
it.
away my barbecue time.
And my swim time, I just got a new swimming pool. I think I need that.
I'd like to hang out in the sunshine at like 8 o'clock. That's my favorite thing about summer and spring.
I think most people do that. Do.
We're
Oh God, right, or 7, respectively. And so I don't know how that's going, and I think that Idaho probably has something more important to spend their valuable taxpayers' dollars on.
I would think so.
I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I probably elderly and I don't know, kids in education. But anywho, that's enough about that. Moving right on. What else do you have? We need a lot of sunshine for
our Easter egg hunt. Adult Easter egg hunt. 21 and up Easter egg hunt.
Yeah. Carissa told us we had to say that because I guess if you're 18 you can't drink legally, so sorry about it. You have to be 21, but we just made the grand announcement on this last hump day for our Easter egg at Humpin' Hannah's. So you come down there at 7 o'clock.
Yes, 7 o'clock.
We will have brightly colored plastic eggs hidden all over the place. We have almost $3,000 worth of $4,000 worth of gifts hidden all over the place. Come down, have a cocktail, get your drink on. Have a piece of candy.
Have a piece of candy.
And hunt for eggs. So we've got
free.
Oh, it is. It's free to the community.
Yes.
So our very first guest that we have coming on here is Kevin Jensen, and he has brought with him a roller derby girl who was actually I was really surprised when she came in.
I was too.
I don't know what you were expecting, but I had an idea.
Yeah, and it was.
I mean, I knew what I was expecting.
My idea was not that.
Not mine either. All right, so without further ado, let's put your hands together and welcome Kevin Jensen and Jane Airey. Woo! Well, you're welcome. We are so glad that you could come on with us. I'm glad that we really planned out this show and you've had lots of time to put together all of your information.
We're well prepared.
Well, you were, right?
Well, yeah.
So let's go ahead. Treasure Valley Roller Girls. So tell us a little bit more about Tell us a little bit more about what you guys do, who you are.
Well, we obviously play roller derby. That's where the roller derby girls thing is getting in. But we're Boise's only flat track roller derby team.
So it's not like on an angle. Is that what you're?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the difference.
There's
okay.
There's a different league that plays bank track,
Mm-hmm.
which is what most people think of initially.
Okay.
But yeah, we play flat track roller. Well, I say we.
Because you have to You have to be a girl.
Yeah.
And you're not. Right.
Yeah, hence the roller girl.
Right. Absolutely.
We do have a men's league though.
Yes.
But they're not roller girls.
Oh no.
No. Okay. So, but then how long? So you said that you're the only one, but how long have you guys been in the Treasure Valley then?
We were formed in 2006.
Yeah.
And our first bout was held March of 2007.
Okay.
And ever since then, we've been playing teams across the Northwest.
Oh, so you're not just like central to here. You guys are.
We travel.
Oh.
We have uniforms.
But not on roller skates.
Well, no.
we just did a tournament in Eugene, Oregon.
Oh.
That was in February, right? Yeah. And we did pretty well there. We won 2 out of 3. It was really exciting.
I would say that's pretty
I
good.
mean, we had people from all over, like the DC team flew in for that, and so we meet a lot of people from around the country.
Wow, that's got to be pretty interesting too, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then, what kind kind of commitment does it really take to be a roller derby girl? Because I don't. I mean, like I'm saying, I wouldn't look at you. I would think, oh, she's so sweet, the little girl from next door, and here you are, like kicking the crap out of people on skates.
People say that about a few of us.
Really?
And others they don't say that about at all.
At all?
No, it's a big commitment. I mean, we play at Quest Arena, and of the three sports that play there, we're the only one that doesn't get paid to do it. So in addition to feeding ourselves,
Right.
and having a day job, we have 3 practices a week, and you've got to make attendance. So that's 2 to 3 hours per practice.
What a great workout then, right?
Oh,
For 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, no, and we do cross training and all sorts of stuff.
I'd probably be exhausted after putting my skates on.
You get used to it. It's a different set of muscles. We always tell the girls who are just starting, you're gonna feel horrible for a little while, but then because you don't use those skating muscles for really any other activity, so even if you're in shape, yeah, it does hurt, but you get used to it.
So outside of the 2 to 3 hours, then for your commitment during the week, what else? What other things does it take to be part of the team?
Well, we're committed to the community, so we do a lot of volunteer work. Money from our bouts, we donated $1,200 last year to charities.
That's what I read.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And then, so for each bout, we choose a charity. We did the Humane Society, the Women's and Children's Alliance, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Make a
That's a
Wish.
great one.
Cool.
Yeah, and then this
Are
upcoming.
you a big sister too, or you just donated time to it?
No, but we do donate time to those charities as well. with
Oh,
volunteer
good.
work.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is
and
really
then
cool.
the bout coming up in April, we're doing Think Boise First, which we're all really excited
Cool.
about. So,
What is that?
what you can probably explain it better than I can.
So Think Boise First helps support community businesses, small businesses in the community, and they've launched their 20 by 20 campaign, which is asking everybody to reduce their consumptions by 20%, but also keep 20% of their purchases locally, whether it be groceries or entertainment or whatever. So being a local founded sporting event, 20% of your entertainment being local, you can come help.
Well, I
turn
think
around
we can
roller
get down on 20% of like entertainment, but if you're going to ask me to reduce my drinking consumption by 20%, I don't
Just
know
keep it
that I
local.
can make that kind of commitment.
Right.
I think
keep it local.
we can
Local
keep
beer.
it local.
Yeah.
Local beer, local vodka,
plenty
There's some
local
great. Oh, there's a lot
wine.
of for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all
We
on
could do that.
Oh, I'm on it. 20%.
Yeah.
We can totally manage that for
Yeah.
sure. So I heard you say talking a little bit about charities and donation. What kind of things like in the community do you guys really get involved in?
So we do quite a bit of PR work. The last 2 years, we've actually brought in the most money on Celebrity Bell Ringing Day for the Salvation Army.
Oh wow!
So
So you guys like you're out there at the
on
little
skates and everything, ringing the bells. And
on ice. How do you do that?
Well, in front of the mall. It's
On
just
skates,
on the
like they're
sidewalk.
roller
Yeah.
skates.
I know, but we're talking when you ring the bell. It's
Did
like
you
a
miss this
Christmas
winter?
time. Oh well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right.
And
It
so,
wasn't a whole lot of snow.
no, it wasn't.
right.
And then we've also we've done Bowl for Kids' Sakes to help Big Brothers Big Sisters, the YMCA Strong Kids campaign, Paint the Town, Rank Up Boise. For 5 of our 7 years of existence, we've donated to that.
That's awesome.
Wow, you guys
we
did
just
a lot.
we just got a call from a classic car show that's being held to support the Idaho Meth Project. So we're
Oh,
gonna go help
wow.
out there.
That's awesome.
And a motorcycle rally, Bikers for Bruisers, that helps Hope's Door and the Alliance Against.
Wow.
You guys are
Women,
really
something like
involved
that.
in the community.
Yeah.
You know what I really, as much as I love that you're doing that, because we believe in giving back into our local community as well. We've got a lot of amazing stuff going on this year. One of the things I introduced you as Jane Air Raid, right? So where in the Sam heck did you were you a pilot, or where did that come from? How do you get your name?
You a
I don't
pilot?
know. She could have been. I mean, look at her. I didn't expect her to be in the roller
That's true.
derby
No,
either.
I was an English major. It's a bad joke.
Oh.
Well, the names are fun, and I think from the outside they're just kind of this kitschy add-on to roller derby that makes it. Which the fans love them because puns and
Puns are great.
puns.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love puns?
I was an English
But-
major too, so
Oh, awesome.
I enjoy puns
See,
a lot.
there we
It's
go.
fun.
She's a punner.
Yeah.
You're so fun.
In the roller
That's
derby
it.
world, though, they're really kind of a badge of honor. To draft onto the league, you have to put in an enormous amount of time and energy, and so to get that name, you have to work for it. So for us, they actually, they're kind of
Sure.
They're meaningful, so that's why we all call each other by that
So-
name. It's kind of like a form of respect, actually, which I guess kind of seems weird from the outside, but
where do they come from? And do you just like, I
we
totally
think
love
them up.
cherries, so you better call me Cherry
yeah,
Bomber.
no, we think them up. And then you have to check. No roller girl in the world can have the same name. So there's a database where you go and everyone in the world has to submit it and it has to be
So it's
unique.
totally unique.
So yeah,
wow.
that's the cool thing is no matter where you go in the world to play anybody else, you know that it's going to be your name.
You are that
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
That is cool.
That is
She
amazing.
is the only Jane Air raid.
The only
In
one in
the
the
world.
whole
The
world.
only one.
Yes.
It's
That
kind of
is
like having
cool.
like your license plate. Nobody else can
So
have
then,
that.
then sometimes you get your names chosen for you.
Well-
My wife skates.
Oh, and she's a
chose-
tiny little thing. I saw a
she's-
picture of her.
she's-
She's
yeah,
just like what,
Well,
5
I
foot
laughed
nothing.
when she told me she was going to play roller derby. I laughed at her.
I would laugh at her too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, if I meet her, I'm going to laugh at her, and then
So-
she's gonna knock me out.
She chose Candy Assassin to play off of her name Candace.
Okay.
And subsequently, then I got the name Candy Man since.
Okay, so really quickly, because we have to move right
Okay.
along. When can we come and see you?
So our first home bout is April 21st, held at CenturyLink. We have more information on our website, treasurevalleyrollergirls.net.
Okay.
At Treasure Valley, at TV Roller Girls on Twitter, and also Treasure Valley Roller Girls on Facebook.
Awesome. Well,
Awesome.
we really appreciate you guys coming out. We definitely would love to come and see you guys on the 21st then.
All right.
Thank you very much. You guys put
Awesome.
your hands together for Kevin Jane Air Raid. I didn't know that about the names. Did you?
No,
I had absolutely no clue.
I think it's really cool that they're the only ones
well, you're
in the
Jen.
world. Yeah,
don't know if
I
there's
don't
another
think
one.
there is another one.
Well, there could be.
If there is, I
never
will
another.
find them.
Maybe
and
it's in a
hunt them
database
down.
somewhere. We don't provoke violence on this
No.
show.
I didn't.
You said you would hunt her down.
That doesn't mean anything.
Moving right along.
Anyway.
All right, so next who we have with us, we're very excited, and I'm really looking for a good laugh because this has just been one crazy day. And so the next person we have coming up with us is Mike Henselman from the Improvalution. Put your hands together for this wonderful group. There we go.
So I'm Carissa, and I have Mike here, got Max and Rob from Improvalution, and we're gonna be talking with them for a little bit, and then we're gonna do a little game
Yes.
with them, which I'm pretty excited about.
So we're
Oh,
very excited.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Immensely excited.
We got bow tie right here, which
Yeah.
works out for me anyway. So how did you get started in the improv thing? How did Improvalution start?
Yeah,
And-
so most of us were involved with another improv group here in the Valley, and then unfortunately they had to close down. So us creative people, when we're without an outlet, we kind of go crazy. So
Or
Ryan,
with an outlet,
right.
you know.
I think you're just naturally crazy.
Yeah.
and it's-
But anyway, we kind of formed a group. The owner, his name is Ryan McLeod. He invited me to come on and help perform and stuff like that. And then we just started getting more people involved, and we started doing more and more shows. And at that point, improv wasn't huge, but it's starting to grow in the Valley.
Where do you perform? Where do you put your shows on?
We perform at several different places. I'm going to call them our home shows, are at the Linen Building in downtown Boise.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And what exactly is improv for anybody who doesn't know?
Yeah, improv is basically we get, what we do is called short form improv. There's short form and then there's long form. We do short form. And we get suggestions from the audience, and then based on those suggestions, we play games, we sing songs, we create scenes, all based off of that suggestion.
Okay, so this is something that I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
about. So you're married.
I am, yes.
Does your wife actually find you as hilarious as everybody else does? Because I would imagine that it would
in the fine
be.
print in our marriage license, it says she has to. So
Oh, okay. So she
Yeah.
has to laugh at your jokes.
Right,
She has
yeah,
to,
she has
even if
to.
it's a pity laugh.
yes,
What a good woman.
yeah,
'cause
she is. She really
That's
is.
a long time.
Yeah.
Pity
and then we'll
laugh.
train our
There are a lot
children
of
to laugh
pity
at
laughs.
Dad.
Yeah. And how are your kids?
I have a 3-year-old who just turned 3, and then I have a 9-month-old.
Okay. So
Yeah.
9-month-old is just laughing at everything because
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
coos and
Yeah, exactly.
what babies do. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start the game, which is
Okay.
Dr. Know-It-All.
Yeah.
got our 3 fellas right here.
Yes.
They're going to be explaining how the game works to everybody.
The
game starts
as
Doctor No.
we
Say and ask
a
question that
needs.
answering.
Please give us a
Okay,
question that you
so my daughter is 7, and she is running around with no pants on and singing into a hairbrush for a microphone, and I just can't get her to stop, and it drives me nuts when I'm trying to study, and I can't understand what's going on. So I need some advice. Help me with this, please.
You
Should be
a
good mother.
and
Banter freely.
as
Your daughter
plays
with her
brush
full of
hair
dead
Slimy.
pink
and very
gross.
Well,
There you go.
that's some interesting
your
advice.
answer from Dr.
That's-
Know-It-All.
Dr.
Yeah.
Know-It-all with the bow tie.
Yes, as you can see, Dr.
Oh.
Know-It-All does know-it-all.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I'll have to work that out when I get home and see
Yeah.
how.
Try it out.
I will.
Let
I
us
will.
know how it works.
We will see how that works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
So,
So it's been wonderful having you guys
Yeah.
here. It's a fun little game.
yeah,
fun
I have
little game.
something for you guys really quickly.
Yay! I
Yes,
like
yes,
presents.
yes. So earlier we heard Jan and Stephanie talk about the adult Easter egg
Yes.
hunt
Yes.
at
our
Hump and
Easter egg hunt.
Hannah's. And I have a gift certificate for you guys. So it's $150 towards one of our services. So yeah.
So exciting!
So yeah.
$150. Come to our Easter egg hunt, and you have a chance of winning $150 with services from these fellas.
Well, what kind of services do you
Oh
bring
well,
forward?
something we can talk about.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about, Mr.
So-
Know-It-all.
So real quickly, what services do you offer for the $150?
We teach team building, we do workshops, we do classes, and we do private events, corporate events, and stuff like that.
Perfect.
And you can find all that at our website at boiselaughs.com.
Wonderful.
Live funny, die laughing.
Yes.
Apparently,
Oh,
is
that
on
was
the-
amazing. We look forward to
So,
seeing you guys
team.
soon.
Yeah.
That was the my councilman from the Improvalution. Now, what we are very excited to offer. This is a man who has got a lot going on in his life, and I am very excited to have him on today. He's Mr. Rod Russell. Put your hands together for Rod. Hi there.
Hi, thanks for having me on.
Well, no, thank you for coming on. I think it's really important to everything that you have going on with you in your lifetime, and there's a whole lot going on, especially this week for you. But I've been watching you a little bit. You are not just a very busy overworkaholic. You, I just recently found out, are what did he say? It's
A fish hunter.
Absolutely.
You have to explain this to everyone. The difference between a fisherman and a fish hunter.
Yeah, well, I don't mean to offend anybody, but just going out in a boat and sitting in a lake and throwing a worm out, it's not very exciting to me. So I like to go to smaller streams up in the mountains and literally hunt the fish and, crawl through the rocks and brush and
With
get
a
up to
gun?
the holes.
Or-
No, that would be slightly illegal. But
can't
no,
shoot a
spinners.
fish.
Oh.
I like using spinners or flies, but
Okay, so
just a different mentality.
and I noted that
fishing.
you have a couple of children too, and it looked like your daughter was just the complete apple of your eye. Is she a fish hunter girl?
She's crazy.
Fish
Fisherwoman.
Is
Yeah.
she?
Oh yeah. Yep. She'll outfish me sometimes.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, well I would never outfish you because I don't even fish.
I could teach you.
I go to Safeway or Kroger's or what do we have? Fred Meyer's.
We don't have Kroger or Safeway in
I've
the
been to a
Valley.
Kroger and a Safeway. Thank
I
you.
miss
have picked up
Safeway.
fish. Me too.
Anyways.
Well, okay, so moving right along. So really what the most interesting thing this week happening for you and for a couple of the projects that you're working on, tell us about how you got involved with the American Red Cross and tell us about what project you're working on with them.
Yeah, they've been great. I'm really excited and honored to be, a part of the Red Cross right now and what we were doing. And I met them. I design and build rapid set housing
What-
for emergencies, or if you want to build a cabin in a week, we go in there and do
You
that.
can build a cabin in a week.
Actually, we can build a cabin in 2 days.
Holy
wow.
Hannah.
Yeah, we filmed a a documentary kind of ad for Japan right after the Japan disaster, where we took a house and we built it in 12 hours. And we have a time lapse that shows from coming out of the shipping container to a LEED gold rated house, completely finished, solar, off the grid in 12 hours.
Wow,
And-
that's amazing.
yeah.
So how is that going to apply then to the American Red Cross and what you're doing with them?
And that's how I met them. We were the only vendor invited to FEMA's National Disaster Recovery Framework meeting up in Seattle.
Wow.
And while I'm in the meetings, there's about 200, of the Salvation Army, Red Cross, FEMA, and, Department of Homeland Security all in this room, and I've got Army colonels to my left and to my right, FEMA people, and there's an empty chair, and in comes in the director, coordinator for Region 10 Red Cross.
Wow.
So in the course of the day, I'm asking them, what do they need? What could we do for them? Because we're trying to embed ourselves in this process and be
Sure.
an asset to the company, or to the country and to this region. And she said, well, we started talking about this mobile command center.
Okay.
They don't have one.
Here in Idaho.
In Idaho. Idaho does not have
Okay.
one. There's one in Seattle, but it's just like it looks like a Ghostbusters kind of ambulance. I mean, it's just all, antennas and satellite dishes. But what they really need in times of disaster, someplace where they all can go, debrief, and have the communications where it brings all the agencies and the nonprofits and everybody together
Okay.
to talk to each other, to be able to control that communications and incident command. So we designed one with them, and we're building it for them, and so we're raising funds for that. And so what we decided to do was have a battle of the bands, and we've got 6 phenomenal bands coming
Really?
together.
Do you have a list of them?
I do. I've got Naomi Salm and
Okay.
the Blue Cinema, and Fires in France,
I love them.
Carrie Judd,
I love him.
the Brian Bateman Bland,
I really like him too.
Riff Raff,
Oh my gosh.
and my good friend Jimmy Bivens.
I know you are
So-
really excited about. Now, how
Yeah.
did you meet Jimmy?
Wow, I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Well, that makes
Um,
for a good story. But he's gonna be on Battle of the Bands for sure.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
so tell us a little bit about that. When is
So-
it? What's going on? You're raising funds, and I heard you've got quite a few donations coming in for it.
Yeah, we've got some really great prizes. I mean, we had somebody, a company here in town donate a $1,200 queen pillow top bed, and we've just got
Wow.
lots of scuba diving lessons, all these different prizes, door prizes, and it's going to be at Shorty's Saloon
Okay.
on Glenwood.
All right.
This Wednesday, which is Wednesday, March 28th.
We were right about that too.
Starts at 8 o'clock. There's no cover charge. And we've got a really good caterer, JT's Golden View Barbecue.
Okay.
That's going to be there. So
All right.
I'll have hot dogs, ribs, hamburgers, that kind of thing. It's going to be a fun night.
So, but tell us, so the donations are coming in, and is it going to be like a silent auction, or how is that working?
Yeah, we're planning on having a silent auction.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
And so the bands are coming on, and they're going to be doing, is it all cover music, or are they, tell us a little bit
A
about
lot of
the
it's
band.
going to be original stuff. I
Oh,
mean,
yes.
and we're going to have two basic contests, and one is for the best band, and the other is for best original song.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and then the prize is that we'll have a full recording of their song in the studio with the YouTube. So after the event, everybody will get to see the YouTube and the winning band's original song
That's
recorded.
awesome.
So,
And the people that are attending vote for that then, I guess.
yes, the audience votes.
So tell us then, because we are running out of time, and I could talk to you forever. You're just an amazing person. So why don't you tell us
Thank
where
you.
we can go to find out more information about Battle of the Bands or the American Red Cross or anything that you are actually working on with building these quick set homes.
Yeah, the Battle of Bands would be Rockin' for the Red
Okay.
event on Facebook. So
That
just
makes
go on Facebook and search Rockin' for the Red, just like it sounds.
Okay.
Red Cross would be redcrossidaho.org.
Okay. Perfect.
And then as far as our building and any more information they need to do, go to, they can go to Hershey.com, HERSHI.com.
Okay.
So,
Perfect. That was amazing. I
Awesome.
definitely will see you on Wednesday. We really appreciate you coming down here and sharing all of that with us, because it's going to be great. And it sounds like the money that is raised from that is going to go to a very worthy and very needed cause here in Idaho.
absolutely. And the way I look at it is Red Cross is always there for us, and it's time for us to be there for Red Cross.
Absolutely. Just
Absolutely.
like the Treasure Valley View is always going to be there for the Treasure Valley and the community, bringing you the most amazing stories. A lot of support and a lot of encouragement, and you can find it all right here on our show. Our producers are working very hard to put stuff together that would bring
the community together and
yeah,
help
very
people
much
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to help you at our Easter egg hunt, that's for sure. On April 7th, if you want more information about that, you can go to www.treasurevalleyview.com. And then you can follow all of us and our producers on Facebook and Twitter. We're all over the place. Jen's really good at that. We just want to thank you guys for everybody for coming out. We've got my councilman from the Improvalution. We had Kevin Jensen from the Roller Derby Girls of Treasure Valley. And last but certainly not least, Rod Russell with Hershey Incorporated Quick Set Homes, and he's putting together that amazing show for Battle of the Bands.
Yes.
That should be a good show.
Yeah.
Should be amazing.
Thanks, guys.
We really appreciate it. So, are you going to go?
To the Battle of the Bands?
Yeah. Do you have that going, or what else do you have going on?
I have to see.